14.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. CeeDee Lamb halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Azeez Ojulari. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. Now to bring up 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Down to the 25. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills 7, Falcons nothing.
They'll try to run this one in. Able to get a cover here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the line. He'll try again. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up.
able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 9, Allen.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw a defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 2nd and 13. Allen.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
That's good for the Buffalo Bills. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Eckler.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
Left side to Lamb.
Touchdown, Bills.
CeeDee Lamb.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
On play action, they'll throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, Falcons.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now Young Wei Koo for the extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Young Wei Koo to kick off
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll try the right side with Eckler.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Second and 6. Option play, and he'll give to Eckler.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Allen. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A good pickup there, a 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. CeeDee Lamb on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. He finds his man, complete. It's Griffith.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
From the 10.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll go option to the short side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Running on first down, Eckler. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
Yeah, I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bears touchdown.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best play is just up from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Look at this, a tight end carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Now back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. Here we go, back.
Looking to throw.
Got his man. It's London. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
A carry here for the big tight end. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They give it off here to the tight end. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
38.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
They'll try and run it in, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
From the 10, and he returns this to the 22.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Now they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. On the screen, this is Eckler. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen.
That is caught by Lamb. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on first down is Allen.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Allen to throw once more. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He's made plenty of plays throughout this game, pressing the ball downfield to the tune of 4 touchdown passes. Was shooting for a 5th there. That one came up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. To the air, Allen.
Open man Lamb, it's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Allen again. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Buying time to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. CeeDee Lamb, 28 yards. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So Allen's going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. C.D. Lamb from 6 yards away. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
They're going to run it left. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do.
Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll set up a throw.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Going to throw deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
A give, Eckler running to the right. Powers through it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.